You have the result you want to produce and you're clear about how you would feel or how you will feel when you actually produce that result, then it's time for us to move on to the next step. And we want to begin to work backwards from the end, okay? So for me, the example I shared with you last week was that I wanted to get really clear about my business finances, right? There was a lot of ambiguity and rounding up and ballparking it, and I wanted, like, numbers are pretty black and white, right? They're pretty clear. And so I wanted to get to that place of clarity. And that was the result I was looking to produce because I knew I'd feel like a badass when I do it. So standing at the end, I want to put myself in that position, which is to say, my numbers are clear. I know what my fixed expenses are. I know how much I'm bringing in. I know my profit and loss. All that's done and clear. What needs to happen for that to happen? That's the question you want to look at. Okay? So standing at the end, what would have needed to happen for me to get to a place of clarity? And then you want to just start writing those things down. So provided for you here, I've included a Micromoves spreadsheet, right? So if you open it up, you'll see the list that says Micromoves. This is the place where you can just start dumping all the things that you see would have to happen. So for me to be completely clear about my finances, there's like a whole world of things that would need to happen, which is why it's so powerful to break it up, because, you know, I'm sure heard the expression, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, which is crazy because, like, who eats an elephant? But, you know, you get the point. One bite at a time. And for most of us, when we have a result we want to produce, it can feel really daunting. You know, if it's something like launch my business or update my website or plan a family vacation, it can just seem so big. So it really is supportive to break it down. So I want clarity around my numbers. I just want to start brainstorming. Like, what are the things that need to happen for me to get there? I need to know what all my expenses are. So I'm going to put that in the list. I need to know what my projected income is, right? I need some sort of software to track it. I need to learn about various financial things that I don't quite understand. So I maybe need some training. I maybe need some support in that area. I need a budgeting software or whatever. Like, those are the kinds of things I want to look at. For me to be clear, I've got to reconcile all my accounts. I've got to put them all in one place. I've got to just like that, just brain dump. This. These are the things that had to happen for me to get to the end result that I'm really after. That's your work for this week. Use the spreadsheet, brain dump all the little steps that you can see would get you to the end result. And there might be a place where you don't know exactly what the steps are that you need to take. And so one of the steps might be do a little research, ask a mentor, seek advice from an expert, right? Those are valid steps, and they might be what you need to get you where you want to go. So fill out your spreadsheet, and I'll see you next week.